maybe a moment at the podium or the locker room. And we're going to do the funniest dances, that type of thing. Okay. So for our first nominee, we're going to go to @P. Schrags.
@P. Schrags. I love Andy Reid. I think he's one of the best characters in the league.
Too.
He's been coaching in Philadelphia for years and then to Kansas City, of course. But there's no better Andy Reid moment than the post-game celebration for Andy Reid. And this year when they clinched the AFC West in the title in Week 17 against the Chargers, Andy Reid brought it in the locker room. He's my nominee. Let's go with Andy Reid's celebration after the Chiefs clinched the division title. Watch Andy. Here he goes. Little, and then...
A fist pump.
Wait.
Okay. Wait for it.
Puts the hat on.
Double-decker hat.
Double hat. And, of course, this is a sequel to last year's Andy Reid, which swept all the awards. Let's go to Andy Reid from last year in the locker room. This is the sequel to this. This is Dabbing Andy Reid, which we loved. That was everywhere. So Andy Reid in the locker room. The great year for the Chiefs again. They did just what they always do. They finished in the final 8, and they almost got a playoff. Next one they did get one. So we'll see.
What these basically are they're sort of like our GIFs. I think we've agreed as a group to not say GIF, even though they say that.
I don't know what it is.
GIF is a peanut butter. It's a GIF. This is what really these are. And the Andy Reid with the one finger up and the dab will always be a classic, as well as the sequel. Nate, what are you submitting today for us, my friend?
All right. There's a really good movie coming out. I think we're all excited about. We've seen it at one point, most likely in our childhood, but they recreated it, and it's
The
called
Great Wall.
Beauty and the Beast?
No, Beauty and the Beast, The Great Wall.
That's a tale as old as time, Nate.
I'll be seeing that one.
With the dragons? The Great Wall?
Yeah. I'm talking about Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, okay.
Angela Lansbury.
Yeah, so Beauty and the Beast is coming out, and I think we're all excited about the live recreation of this film. So that got me thinking about two people that kind of embody that, Beauty and the Beast. I'm going Giselle and Tom Brady.
Ooh, which one's the Beauty?
Beauty and the Brady.
Oh, okay.
And I'm talking about the celebration after the Super Bowl. I mean, two polarizing images for me was her celebrating with the camera, supporting her man, doing the selfie, just losing her mind, almost more than some of the players on the field, and everybody's looking at her kind of having that feeling.
Dropped her phone. Stars just like us.
Dropped her phone, got excited, and then you couple that with the Beast, with the Brady, when he got up there and he's holding that trophy and he's talking to boss and he said, "We're bringing this sucker home."
That's
like
awesome
that
clip.
right there. I got excited. I got goosebumps when I watched it. So for me, it's those two videos, those two images, the Beauty and the Brady after winning probably, I think, his most fulfilling championship. Out of all of them.
I love that.
Great
Angela Lansbury, was she really the voice?
Yes.
I was like too young when that movie came out to realize that it was her, and now it all makes sense.
Song as old as
My
rhyme.
mind is blown. I'm gonna go pull at the heartstrings on this one, a little tearjerker situation. I'm gonna go Week 13, Chiefs go to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Eric Berry from Atlanta. He's from like 21 minutes outside the Georgia Dome. He, of course, was diagnosed and dealt with Hodgkin's lymphoma. He received treatment in Atlanta. It was his first time ever playing in Atlanta. His family in the stands. He had an incredible performance. So he had a 37-yard pick-6 interception, a 98-yard interception return for the game-winning two-point conversion. And on the second one, he runs it. You can watch it right here. Gets the pick, runs it to the end zone. His mom in the stands hands the ball to his mom. So we're talking best animation, best celebration. This one will be the one that I will remember for my whole life.
This was incredible. You know, okay, this came to be known really as the Eric Berry game in general, and it was an amazing moment. It's a great submission.
Chiefs got the win. It was like 29-28, really close, a riveting game. He had some really nice words about his parents' support after the game. Just incredible stuff.
Great stuff, and a tough act to follow because that is big. We have a mixed category. Some are drama, some are comedy. I'm going to do action, all right? So I mentioned, the GIFs, okay? And if you ever go on Twitter and you're going to do a GIF, you hit the GIF button, and then they're all categorized. It'll be like face palm, and it's Judge Judy, and it's a mic drop, and it's Obama, or oh snap, and it's Honey Boo Boo. All right, I think if you went to one that said hell yes, it would be Eagles defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz. We know it, we love it. A 34-3 win over the Steelers. Yes, there it is. And yes. Now wait a little bit for drama. Yes! That's Jim Schwartz when the Eagles, that was the Battle of Pennsylvania, as they called it, which they trounced the Steelers. And if you follow the Eagles on Twitter, they do a funny thing. Every time the Eagles have a 3-and-out on defense, they just tweet a picture of Jim Schwartz in sunglasses. They should do this. And if the Eagles social media is watching, do that next year.
What is he thinking in those like 4 steps between the second and the third fist pump?
He
takes like 3 steps, and then he's like, what is he thinking?
My God,
you know, being John Malkovich, being Jim Schwartz, what do you got?
Schwartz, get in his brain.
He is so intense. Everything that he wants out of his players being locked into the moment and celebrating the moment. He does it as the head coach. Why I'm laughing is because, one, I seen it when I played for him.
Yeah.
I was that type of guy that celebrated just as much.
Yes.
But I'm laughing even more because the cameraman was directed to follow Jim Schwartz.
Stay on Schwartz.
Stay on Schwartz.
Right.
We're going to watch. Look at the camera just follows him. He's not following a player. He's watching Jim Schwartz.
Like those
just
two
to
are
see him celebrate.
involuntary, and then he takes a step.
And his body's like, we need one more.
And then it's, what do you?
It really was great.
Well, I think it's 3 and out, so you got 3 fist pumps for the 3 downs. Jim Schwartz started as a researcher for Bill Belichick in Cleveland.
Unbelievable.
Huge fan of the band Skid Row, one of the good characters in the coaching ranks in the NFL, of course. So there you have it. Those are our 3 nominees, the years for best animation, excuse me. It's up to you guys, though. You determine the winner. Make sure you vote. There they are again. Wreck-It Reed, which is a Pixar reference.
Yep.
Beauty and the Brady. Big Pick 6. What, is that Big 6?
Big 6.
Big 6, okay, yes.
Is that a
And
thing?
Jim and the Giant Pump, which is a Roald Dahl reference and a huge reach. I just pulled my lat reaching for that. But they got it up there.